Gonna go ahead and keep it a buck here and say that the new channel has just gotten a major facelift. We got a brand new avatar, a brand new avatar picture, and a brand new avatar banner. So this new channel, Sunscape, is the place that I go where I want to talk about everything else going on in the world, whether it be news from entertainment, gaming, political, whether it be trending topics, things like that. I give my honest opinions on these things and ask you guys questions, want to interact with you guys through the comments section. So if you would like to build that small channel into something tremendous, something mighty, then go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to leave a link to it in the description below in the top comment. Go ahead and check it out. It seems like every time we go into a brand new arc in Dragon Ball Super, you are left to wonder what the next new villain is going to offer and if he is stronger than the last villains. I have a really hard time trying to believe that Granola is stronger than Moro. I don't know why. Do you guys have that same problem? Like, Granola doesn't seem intimidating or strong in the slightest. He just doesn't. And Moro actually was a threat of nature. He literally looked like the devil himself. Like, this guy really had a sense of evil about him that Granola doesn't have. Now, Granola isn't evil, but Granola just took down Mastered Ultra Instinct. So when we start talking about the next new arc, these questions come up. Is Granola stronger than Moro? Is Broly stronger than Jiren? And I think that you now know what the topic of today's video is. That is right, Broly versus Jiren. I can give a shit about Granola versus Moro because at this point right now, we don't know enough about Granola to see exactly where he ties up when it comes to even, like, say, Frieza, for instance. Like, I think that he has the abilities to take down Frieza, but Frieza is a shady motherfucker, and Frieza has got new abilities and techniques and failsafes that could be put to the test against a guy like this. So I don't really care about Granola, but I do care about Broly versus Jiren because it is common belief in the Dragon Ball community right now that Broly is by far one of the strongest characters in all of Dragon Ball Super. Now, of course, faced off against both Goku and Vegeta in blue, defeated both of them soundly, and then was able to go toe-to-toe with Gogeta Blue for a little bit before Gogeta Blue was about to murder him. That is all true, but I swear everyone and their mother is amping up his hidden potential way more than they even amped up Gohan's potential in Dragon Ball Super. They think that Broly is a bottomless pit, and that could be true. I mean, he is sort of like kind of the Dragon Ball version of the Hulk. The madder the Hulk gets, the stronger he gets. That is all true. But at the same time, Broly as he stands right now isn't the unstoppable force that a lot of you guys hype him up to be. At least not in my book, not the way I'm seeing it. And for those of you guys who go on Facebook and post cringe about Broly defeating Jiren, this video is meant for y'all because you guys completely forgot about Jiren. Now, is Jiren my favorite Dragon Ball character or even my Dragon Ball antagonist or villain or anything that you would like to moniker him as? No, he's not. I think that he has a lot of potential. He is just really, really boring right now because he doesn't have anything that's really unique about him besides the fact that he is like a really jaded superhero. Like, he is probably Dragon Ball's version of Omni-Man and Homelander. Like, that guy that, you know, if pushed a little too far, could go the distance in just murdering everybody that's weak. You know, not as bad as those guys. But Jiren is an unstoppable force. He went toe-to-toe with Omen, mastered Ultra Instinct, and still was able to keep going and face off against Goku, Frieza, and Android 17. This guy is an unstoppable monster. Jiren, in my opinion, is slept on constantly now. And it's crazy because this happens every time a new arc comes out. Every time a new arc comes out, you guys completely forget about the old antagonist, the old fighter, the one who lost or didn't get the win, the one that the entire last arc was focused on. Y'all forget about him because after Dragon Ball Super, there was a few months where it was Jiren is the top dog. Jiren is the strongest. Master Ultra Instinct's also up there, but it has a time limit. But Jiren, just based on the fact he doesn't really need a transformation to be that strong, he is the strongest, guys. He is by far one of the most powerful. That's all I was hearing after Dragon Ball Super ended. And now it is a complete reverse, because as soon as that Broly trailer came out and we knew it was Broly, everyone was hyping up Broly before he even came out, before the movie came out. Now that the movie's gone, that's basically where the mainstay is. A lot of y'all believe that Broly is the strongest, or at least stronger than Jiren. I don't even think Broly's stronger than Moro. I think that Broly is a buffet for Moro. I think Moro would keep Broly around on a leash just to feed off of him and his incredible energy. That's kind of where I see Broly at as of right now, until he becomes more honed in his skills and stronger. So let me tell you exactly what will go down between Broly versus Jiren, because it ain't pretty when it comes to Broly. Now, I made a video, what if video, the first one that I made on this channel for a long time, talking about what if accidentally Frieza brought Broly to the Dragon Ball GT universe. And I talked about in that, spoiler alert if you guys have not seen it yet, but I will leave a link to it in the description below in the top comment. I talked about how Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta would probably destroy Broly, and in that video I talked about a lot of what I'm about to talk about here. So essentially it is almost the exact same take, except a lot more brutal. The only difference is, in this scenario, Jiren fights Broly head on after Dragon Ball Super Broly. And essentially what ends up happening is that Jiren terminates him before he can get strong enough to go into all these different transformations and to go further into Hikaru. Jiren is a combatant that has trained for years. His team itself is being led by a god of destruction, so you know that Belmont is telling all these guys and teaching all these guys different techniques that really help out the universe and really make their universe standing go higher and higher. And that's exactly what I believe, that Belmont has taken God of Destruction techniques and abilities and has tried to teach the Pride Troopers these in the best way that he can, to teach them how to become stronger. And I believe that's part of why Jiren is so powerful. Also the fact that he's got a lot of innate strength. So a lot of that is just headcanon from my own head, obviously. But Jiren is a force of nature. He can easily take down Super Saiyan Blue without a problem. Broly was facing off against Super Saiyan Blue, had a problem. He was facing off against Super Saiyan Blue and still was exerting himself. Jiren barely exerted himself against Super Saiyan Blue, and Omen was really the only thing that he really didn't see coming, but ended up adapting to it quickly. Mastered is really the only thing that took him down off his pedestal. Broly would have to get into Hikaru and then Super Saiyan Hikaru, or Super Saiyan Legendary Broly, to even stand a chance against Jiren. But Jiren, seeing Broly as a threat to their surrounding area, if not the planet itself, would take down Broly as a villain. Jiren has been shown in the manga to take down villains extremely quick with effortless precision. He is not here to play games, not here to train. He is here to get the job done, and that is exactly what he does. Most of the characters that he faces off against in the Tournament of Power, he is going for finishing blows to take them out as quickly as possible, because that is his job. Broly would be too out of control, even in Hikaru, for Jiren to be like, oh, I'm going to hold back to see how strong this guy can get. No, he would go into as strong as he could possibly be to take down the problem that is facing not only the planet that they're on, but the universe that they're in, and he would take it down fast. That is the difference between Jiren and Broly. Jiren is extremely strong, and so is Broly. But Broly is essentially a wild animal, and when he loses control, he is a rage beast, similar to Kale. That is what he is. Jiren, on the other hand, he does lose his cool at the end of Dragon Ball Super's Tournament of Power, but he loses it because of the fact that he's facing off against another opponent who he doesn't understand why he's getting so powerful, he's getting so strong, and it's going against his core beliefs. Broly really isn't going to go against his core beliefs. When Broly fights him in the Hikaru state, or the legendary state, Jiren will be taking down another monster. That's essentially what's going to happen, and that's where I am sticking to it. So, I mean, a lot of y'all ain't ready to hear this conversation, but it is about time, because I don't want to be hearing when the next arc comes out or the next movie comes out that, oh, well, you know, this new character is stronger than everyone else and blah, 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 because that's just how you guys take the power creep and the power progression. I don't take it that way at all. I think that each character is strong but has pros and cons, and that is what makes the video game Dragon Ball FighterZ so interesting, because they're all kind of on an equal playing field, and their different techniques and abilities and fighting styles can get one up on each other. So that is my 2 cents. Let me know in the comments below what you think, who would win in this epic fight. And if you made it to this point in the video, you are now part of the hashtag #EndOfVideoSquad. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Make sure to drop that comment with that hashtag for a chance to be featured in my next video. Today I'm going to be responding to Black Hero 201. I don't know if people would actually want to see Dragon Ball movie that could be worse than Dragon Ball Evolution. And that's where I gotta say, nothing is worse than Dragon Ball Evolution, and definitely nothing fan-made. Not this, nothing. Nothing is worse than Dragon Ball Evolution. This is going to be Blackscape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content. Or perish.